Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts, and let's see what are the messages for you, what all I can give you, what do they want to say, or what the energy is, what am I feeling, what can I tell you? Seven of Wands. You think the world is against them, or they think the world is against them. They also think that this could be your emotions or their emotions, but right now I get, they think that whenever they come to talk to you, whenever they approach you, it's almost like they have to face challenges, they cannot express themselves well, or whenever they try to try to explain something, I feel you two end up in a fight. I really feel you two end up in a fight. I don't know why, but try not to fight with each other, okay? Because you've got the seven of wands, and I feel whenever they try to approach you, you try to approach them, uh, to douse the fire in the fight, but it ends up like nitpicking, picking up on small issues and fighting with each other. Four of Pentacles. I saw this card while shuffling, and I think it's important. And Four of Pentacles mean they are sitting on a lot of things, like a lot of explanations they want, or you want a lot of explanations. It's like, I don't know why, but I'm getting the fact that the Pandora's box between you and two, you both are not addressing a situation or addressing something. I know what the spirit guides are telling me. Now I get the message that you guys are not discussing something that needs to be discussed. You're not even talking about it, and that's causing a rift between you two guys. You got to talk about what's happening and what's not right, because uh, you feel whenever you approach them there's a fight, they feel the same. You two are sitting on topics. There's so much with a heavy heart. You both are sitting with a heavy heart, wanting to talk to each other. You keep talking in your mind that I'll tell them this, when they call, or when they call I'll say this, but you guys don't talk. Look at this. You got to end a situation that's dividing you two. You're going to cut it. You need to cut it. Means also you got to be very clear with what you want from each other. This is a situation that needs to be addressed. There's a door opening. It's not that both doors are closed or conversation is closed. I don't think you're blocked or they've blocked you, but I definitely feel you're not talking to each other much. But definitely this situation, the fight between you two will end and has to end, is what I get. Okay, I get next 13 hours this fight should end, or within 13 days this fight should end. Also something to do with number 4. It either could be that your birth month or birth date adds to a 4, or 4 is important for you, like you've been seeing each other 4 months, or you've not spoken to each other in 4 days. Maybe there was a fight and now there's a little bit silence, and both want to talk to each other, but do not close the door, because I feel this door is still open, so you can go and approach them, or they can come and approach you, but there is a line dividing you two. There is something dividing you two that needs to be addressed. And look at this, it's almost cut. You have to make the first move, or they have to make the first move within 13 hours. Okay, something needs to come in, like a message, like the door is open, something needs to come in, and you should talk it out, I feel, really. Look at this wheel of fortune. So maybe next 10 hours also you're going to have this talk, because look at this home. You both have a very comfortable relationship, a very good relationship, but somebody needs to spin the wheel. Okay, that's the message that I get. Now I know the message is somebody's got to spin the wheel. Who's going to talk with whom? There has to be movement. It's like both of you are waiting that the other person will send a message, you waiting that the other person was going to send a message. I think there is miscommunication. Okay, wow, that's great. There is clear miscommunication. Okay, and you got to sort it out. Three of Wands, you have to talk to them. It's like sending them a message. It's like almost like a telepathic message, or you sending them a message, or they're sending you a message. I think it's time for action. One of you has to act out right now, and it's a small thing that's going to become big otherwise, is what I get. Look at this. I mean, you got to send them something. See, if you see both the cards, it's like stirring something. It's an action, putting in action. You got to send them a message, or you're waiting for their message. You're like, I hope they send me something, because I want to talk to them. Because look at this, you're tapping into their energy. It's like they've sent you messages. You got to respond to them. You have to create magic, get the magic back in your relationship. At the end of the deck, I've got High Priestess. So yeah, the destiny of this situation or this relationship is in your hands, in their hands, guys, and you've got to do something about it. See the future. It's all about forecasting. Okay, it's all about being being the magician. I don't know, I want to say the High Priestess. Maybe you have to be more powerful, or you have to be more mature in this. and end the fight. Maybe you have to go forward and end the fight, otherwise it's going to keep going on and on and on. It's not good, and the more silence is there between you and them, it's not good. But I definitely feel, you got to correct it, because I feel you guys have a future together. I mean, you belong together. That's what I feel. Yeah, because they're also waiting. They're like, will they send me a message? Will I send? Should I send a message? And they're just planning how to go about it. It's like you both are planning. Look at this. You've got the emperor and you've got the high priestess. Both of you in your power, wondering how to take it forward. But you're planning. They are planning. But it's like there has to be the action. Remember the wheel. The wheel has to turn, because unless you make it turn, it's not going to just turn it by you're not going to, it's just not going to turn, or there's not going to be action. If you don't take action, both of you, somebody has to take that action. Let's see what are the messages. What do they want to say? Anything that I can pick up? Or you could have said this. I'm giving you hints. They want to talk to you, or maybe you giving them hints. You want to talk to them. So it's like you have to send a message, or probably just say a hi, how are you, or let's talk, or maybe you're going to get that message pretty soon. So busy right now. You both are acting busy. You both are acting as if you're not even thinking about the problem that needs to be addressed, which I don't think is true, is what I'm getting. Celebration. So this could lead to a celebration. Maybe there is victory. Maybe, I'm going to say maybe, okay, but I would love it if there's victory for all of you. Okay, and I really think there is victory. This is that you guys are going to end this nonsense fight. Sorry, I'm saying nonsense, but it seems nonsense. It's nonsensical. There was no sense in this fight. One of you is an air sign, or you could be dealing with an air sign, or you are waiting for some kind of a communication. Air sign is always about communication, okay? Receiving communication, ending that silence between you two, receiving information. Oh, sorry, why did I say information? Okay, maybe that's important. See, I'm upset. Sorry, the light is changing outside. It's like almost becoming the clouds are taking over the sky. So maybe it's going to rain. That's why the light suddenly changed in the video. I am upset. So you are upset, they're upset, one of you is upset, but doesn't really matter. I think it's time to talk. This one fell. Okay, look at this. This fell on my lap, and it says fear of rejection. That's why you're not talking to them, or that's why they are not talking to you, because there's some kind of a fear of rejection. You're like, hey, maybe if I send a message, they're not going to respond. And you're like, if I send a message, they're not going to respond. What if they rejected me? What if they block me? I see the rest of my life with you. Of course, I mean, there shouldn't be any fight here. This is a fated connection. I don't know why, but I thought this card had to come out today. It's a fated connection. You have to be together. You can't be away. So it's better to do something about the fight, okay, and end the fight, because you cannot end the relationship. Look at this divine timing and fated connection. And I'll show you what was at the end of the deck. I just kept it on the side. I feel for you, okay? I feel for you. I think that's the most important thing. You both feel for each other, and I don't know why you're fighting, guys. I have no idea. I don't know your story, individual stories, but I definitely feel, I'm going to use this word. I'm sorry. It's a nonsensical fight with no sense. Okay, the fight's going to be over, guys. I've given you time frames also, okay? And thank you so much for people who keep updating. It's worked, something is worked, a spell, anything, good news. I would love hearing it. And like I always say, I just try to raise the vibration, get good vibes in. If the person belongs in your life, great. They will always come back. But if you've done everything and you're feeling heavy and you think it's time to cut the cord, then cut the cord, guys. You always know in your heart, we all have great intuitions. Just tap into it, that's all. Obstacles and challenges. There are obstacles and challenges. Half of them you've made. I think 5 is an important number. You could be born in May, or your birth date, birth month could add to a May. Sorry, why am I saying so much May? We are in May. You could have just fought in May, a few days ago. But definitely this is, you got to jump. This is the gap. You got to jump. You got to go to the other side, or they have to come towards you. There's just creating an unnecessary gap and creating obstacles and challenges for each other unnecessarily. Look at this. This is discontent and boredom. Both of you are bored without each other. You're missing the other person is what I get. You thought, hey, great, I fought with them, they will come forward. They thought the same. You're getting bored without each other. You're getting lonely without each other. You're missing each other. But action, action, action. See, there's new beginning. That's why the death card came out, because there has to be a new beginning in this. You have to reach out to each other. I don't know who's going to reach out. This one almost fell out of my hand. Again, a 5 number. And see what it says: patience. Be patient, talk to them patiently, listen to them. Maybe you lost patience, or you were the one who did not keep the patience. And look at this at the end of the deck: love begins. How beautiful. So love begins when you have patience, when you try to sort it out. Now it's sunny outside again, so great. Not so great because it becomes hot, but yes, I get the light back. And that's a nice line for you guys: get the light back in the relationship, get the love back, because there are new beginnings. That's cut the fight out. Okay, cut the fight out, because you've got new beginnings, and you did have patience. Maybe patience is important. I get 5 hours also quite a lot. Maybe next 5 hours you will get a call from them, or they will talk to you. So those are my messages, guys. Let's see zodiac signs, what all I can give you. Doesn't matter if your zodiac sign is not there or their zodiac sign is not there. I'm going to take out 5. Let's clear the energies and get 5 cards out. You've got Libra here. You've got Aquarius. So both air signs already out. That's why we got the air sign. You've got Virgo. 1, 2 more. You've got Leo. You've got all the elements. And you've got Sagittarius. This is a burning hot issue, okay? You've got to address it. It's not right. You've got to talk to each other, guys. I don't know who's going to make the first move, but that's my guidance to you guys. You have to talk, because this is such a fated connection, and they do feel for you. I think this card is so important. So take care, and I'll be back to another reading. Bye. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me, and have a great Monday, and I'll be back in another reading soon. Bye, guys.